Hey,
Alright.
$10 in my life.
So,
No, I did. No, all I had to do was some I forgot. Whatever her name was. He didn't turn her phone. I was like, well, I mean, I have to punch
anyways, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since y'all seen from the podcast, but we're back. And now, today we got a heated topic. Obviously, it's on the MCU universe. And you already know what this podcast is about. We talk about the supernatural, villains, heroes, powers, anything related to superhero movies or stuff like that. That's what we talk about. And we involve a little bit of anime every now and then. But you know what? It's all about this kind of stuff right here. Anyway, you already know who I got with me. I got Everin.
Good.
I got Sean.
Oh. Hold on, hold on.
And then we also got Jakari in the background, who's gonna probably kick in every now and then. So, without further ado, Everin, go ahead and tell the people what we're going to be talking about today.
Sorry with that in the background. I'm going to wake him up real quick.
Jakari!
Maybe you just don't want to say something.
Did he actually hold?
Alright. I got a question. I know me and LJ talked about this like briefly, like a solid 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, mind you, we started talking about this like 10 or 5 minutes ago, now we're bringing it here, so.
So now this is a question for, I guess for both of you. Should Ghost Rider count as an MCU movie? Not in the comics. I know he's in the comics. I'm not talking about the Marvel comic universe. I'm talking about the Marvel cinematic. Personally, no, he shouldn't. He interacts with nobody. He interacts with he himself, and I think in his was it the first one? I think it was the first movie. No, it was the second one where he had to fight the devil. No, not the devil. Damn, I got my movies mixed up. The premise of Ghost Rider 2, Spirit of Vengeance, the 2011 film, of course, was when he had to. Shit, what did he had to do? Let's go check Mephisto. That demon guy. Yeah, he had that, and then he had the elemental demons, the ones that. Yep, okay. So he only had to interact with Mephisto, which was like the devil's son, right hand man thing. I don't know.
Something like that.
But I know that I also know that Mephisto is in the comics. So that's
he's also a character who goes around the entire MCU pretty much too.
Well, yeah, but we don't see him in any other MCU movies either. We just see him in Ghost Rider, because Ghost Rider is the only one that really handles the supernatural type.
Well, no, not really, because we can have that for another discussion later. We can talk about him later.
No. Name one other supernatural Marvel movie.
Let's see. There's Blade.
Alright. Everyone knows Blade, though. Like, Blade's the obvious one.
Low-key, Blade, I'm gonna say it right here, Blade's one of the most goated. I'm just saying it.
Hot take. But listen, because Blade doesn't interact with Mephisto either.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that Ghost Rider should count in the MCU. Sure, it can be a Marvel movie.
Well, the only reason I see them, if they ever do think about rebooting and bringing back Ghost Rider, they're gonna bring in like a more recent Ghost Rider, because as most people know, Ghost Rider series and its comics and everything, they're based around different Ghost Riders. It's not just Nicolas Cage or whoever else there is. There's more than just one Ghost Rider.
Yeah. That's what John.
Now, with the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, obviously that's a first starter pick to go into another remake of a movie for Ghost Rider. Thing is, it's the fact of they also have a newer Ghost Rider who doesn't work like all the other Ghost Riders. He's doing his own thing, making sure his family and his little brother are good, and he's not fighting for like the sake of the world, pretty much. As for Nicolas Cage and all the other Ghost Riders, they are.
That's what pissed me off too. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's what pissed me off too. Was that like you can have like sure, I understand the whole multiverse theory, all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. But that's just something that I can't really get behind as far as Ghost Rider, because in the comics, even when they brought in the multiverse stuff, there was no like Ghost Rider with a car. He always had the bike. They brought in like once or twice. The horse, actually.
They brought in one of the horsemen and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's no horse.
The horse be kind of clean though. I'm not gonna cap.
I saw the first one. Oh yeah, seeing them ride side by side. Fire. That no pun intended. That was fire. That was actually kind of heat. No pun intended. But no, because that's the thing, is because there's never been, I mean there might have been, but it's not really well known at least, a rider that is in a car.
Well, I've seen like clips and have done my own bit of research that there is a Ghost Rider who drives around in a car. Although he's not well known.
I'm not saying that there isn't. I'm just saying that he's not well known.
Yeah, and the main reason he's not well known is because like he hasn't really been brought up in like a big movie or something, or anything for that matter, because he's one of the newer Ghost Riders.
Which is a valid, take on it. But at the same time, I just gotta.
But seeing where you're coming from, as if he deserves to be in the MCU, I can see why you would say no, being the fact that he has no encounters with any other like supernatural being or any other hero in the MCU so far.
Yeah.
Besides the own people in his verse, you don't see anybody. Like, you don't see Iron Man, you don't see Thor, anybody like that. You don't see anybody.
In this situation, I could ask another question. What do you count Deadpool as? Deadpool's a man. Yeah, no. I see. There's the thing too. I count Deadpool in the MCU.
Yeah,
and that's because there's been
other people from other movies in his crossovers.
Yeah, that's true. But are we just counting movies, or are we counting superheroes too? No.
Because with comics, then that goes above and beyond. That's the thing.
Yeah, because the comics have a main. I view the comics as a tree. It has the main trunk, which is like the obvious storyline that you follow, and then it branches off into other stuff, and that's where you get the multiverse stuff. Because some branches intertwine, some branches tangle, all that kind of stuff. Deadpool, I would say, because there is an X-Men movie when they extracted, and how. I think it was Stryker. Stryker extracted the DNA from all the mutants to
create Deadpool, which was one of the goated Deadpools to ever exist. Yet they didn't make him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, they didn't.
We see him on screen for like 10 minutes, and then he gets bodied by his own powers. Like, dog.
No, but it's not even just that too. It's like he just like not only did he just get like a really dumb finishing, like just a really dumb ending to his movie. Because he kind of carried the movie. Everyone was here to see the Deadpool.
Right.
He got a really dumb ending to that movie. But also, now I'm not saying I hate the Deadpool movies. Those are some of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. I love the Deadpool movies. Ryan Reynolds is an amazing job at capturing the humor and seriousness of Deadpool. It's an amazing thing.
And the thing is, he's pretty much played as two Deadpools now, though, right?
Yeah, no.
Because the first time Deadpool showed up in the movies was that...
We have the first Deadpool that was on Stryker's team. Then we have the second Deadpool, which is the more comic accurate one, which is where he has his katanas. They come out of his hands. That's not accurate, but it's fine. They come he has his katanas. He has his laser, and then he has his teleportation and his healing factor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the comics do say that he got cancer, and he underwent surgery. He underwent treatment for it. It wasn't really
wasn't really helping.
He got
and then
ugly, and then
here we are now, where he got the healing factor that pretty much saved him.
Yeah. So that's another thing that I'm kind of upset about, because they're adding really important stuff where it shouldn't be, because they added the comic accurate powers into a movie that they didn't finish, or a sequel at least that they didn't finish. And then with the main one that they're doing, because they're even coming out with a Deadpool 3, which I'm hyped about, by the way. It's got Wolverine in it.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, which will lead right back into the main topic. But it's just you gotta pick one or the other. You can't have both. You can't do two different Deadpools. And I guess with the multiverse theory, you technically can.
Yeah, because it's possible, being the fact that there's
no one's really gonna follow that. You know what I mean? No one's really gonna be paying attention to that.
Now, my question is, on the level of all these other characters that we have that do belong in the MCU and have interacted with other MCU movies, would Ghost Rider somehow align with any of the other MCU?
It would have to be a very, very, drawn out, perfectly laid out kind of thing. And here's what I'm thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ghost Rider, in his next movie, he challenges the devil himself to get his freedom, right?
Right.
Because at the end of the first movie, he fully takes in that he is the Ghost Rider. Second movie, he meets the first one, the Western one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if he were to, new movie, and he were to meet and that would mean that Nicolas Cage would be old as fuck, by the way. But
yeah.
If he meets the new one, the kind of revamped one that has the car,
mm-hmm.
which is ugly, by the way. I don't like that. Ghost Rider has always had a bike, but whatever. Then I guess that they could, if given a threat big enough to bring out anybody else, then it would kind of collab the old Ghost Rider with the new one, which could bring in the new characters from the MCU.
Yeah, like Morbius and
setting. Yeah,
Morbius, Miss Marvel.
Also, by the way, this is showing that I don't really be paying attention to minor characters as much. I didn't even know that Morbius, the movie, I didn't even know that was supposed to be an MCU movie.
No, that's the thing, because it is an MCU movie, because Homecoming, in Spider-Man Homecoming, the Vulture had shown up in the Easter egg, spoiler alert, to all of you who haven't watched Morbius and seen the Easter egg. The Easter egg involves Vulture flying down to Morbius, and they're teaming up.
Okay, now that I can get behind, because that can bring in that Morbius is teaming up with Vulture, and then the Vulture is the nemesis of Spider-Man, and then it brings it to Spider-Man, and then if they team up again, as we saw in No Way Home, then we can get the Avengers and all that kind of stuff. So that I can get behind.
Now the thing is, I don't know what Morbius's alignment is. Is he a villain? Is he a hero, or is he an anti-hero? Because the way Morbius works is that he's a vampire now, and he can't survive unless he drinks off of human blood. But he can suppress his powers by drinking his artificial blue blood that he made when he was a doctor.
Yeah.
Although it's only gonna work for so long, to the point where he's gonna be oh shit, I now gotta eat humans just to survive.
Okay, no. I take back my former statement. So, I think okay. So it says that in the comics, keyword the comics,
mm-hmm.
because the MCU doesn't really follow the comic rules, unfortunately. But
sadly,
it says that Morbius, the living vampire, is a villain turned anti-hero. Morbius is a former member of Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery along with Blade, Ghost Rider, and Doctor Strange. Now, with that being said, I can see if Morbius teams up with Vulture on some, revenge type shit, or if he's still a villain in that movie, and then he just teamed up with another villain.
Right. Because in the Morbius movie, he wasn't really a villain. He was fighting his friend who also became a vampire.
Right. But then if he takes on Spider-Man, then Spider-Man can get Blade in and Doctor Strange and Ghost Rider.
Right.
To take down those two, Morbius, learning, the error of his ways type shit, and then him joining the team, which would make it, I guess, comically accurate.
Yeah, because if he is a villain in the MCU as well, and he's teaming up with Vulture being a villain, that means if he does that, learns the error of his ways, he goes from being a villain to an anti-hero, because again, he's still a vampire, and he needs blood in order to survive.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, hey, I'll save lives, but if I gotta drink some blood, somebody's gotta die.
Right. Sean, what's your take on this? Which part? Exactly. Yeah, because I was going to say, you've been pondering a lot over there.
Right.
A lot of So, where do you think that Morbius could play into becoming comic, or at least, I guess, as close as comically accurate to...
I haven't seen the movie, but from what I've collected from that man, I don't know. I feel like he'd be a guy that'd be willing to put somebody, but at the same time, I don't know, because, look at how he is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so in order to understand it, it'd be easier to, go into his backstory, because that's what helps me understand certain characters when they come to, their next movies coming out.
What's the backstory? Again, I watch the movie.
So, pretty much his backstory is... His name is, Dr. Michael Morbius, I think? Or Dr. Morbius. So pretty much he's a doctor and he's trying to cure this not like a disease, but more like
a... He has the same story as Doctor Strange.
Yes, so pretty much, you know how Doctor Strange got his hands broken and stuff?
Yeah, that's all you had to tell me. Okay, so...
Yeah,
what's his cause? What he got going on?
Well, pretty much when he was born with pretty much a disability with having troubles to walk. So...
Yeah, just
so throughout his years he's been trying to find a way to cure other people like him who have trouble with walking, and also trying to cure cancer and stuff, which ended up him making his artificial blue blood, which saved multiple people in wars, cancer, all that kind of stuff. And then he came about, you know what? Time to figure out how to cure myself, and his best friend, who also had the same struggle as him, not being able to walk. So he goes off on this big journey, off into, some sort of jungle or whatever, where he finds these, vampire bats.
They told me he did all this without being able to walk that way. Damn, he goes a lot quicker than I can't walk.
I know.
He's a topic for him, bro. It's actually going up.
Like he is, honestly.
Exactly, right? I'm sitting here dog, you're doing all this, yet your whole life you couldn't walk?
You tell me there's a random white man who can't barely walk, made it to the jungle and found some bats, bro. Go back in the house.
At that point, you're just Batman on a whole nother level.
You don't go to
this point.
Don't go get a goddamn Planet Super membership, motherfucker.
Anyways, like I was saying, he goes off into the jungle, gets the bats, and then using the DNA that the bats have, which allows them to drink blood out of other animals and stuff and live and survive, he uses their blood, combines it with human blood, creating something that would be able to cure him. Now, here's where it comes into play. We got this Resident Evil type shit going on where something goes wrong, obviously. He goes out onto a boat with his assistant, got some hired guns to take him out on non-international waters to do some illegal stuff with this experimental blood. He tested it on himself. Well, no, he first tested on a rat, and then he tested on himself. Let's get that straight.
Hold up. No. Stop right there. First off, why is he testing rats? Why different DNAs than people?
Not to mention, maybe he's like, maybe it'll work.
Like, bro, they're a monkey, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're there for.
I was about to say, get a monkey, octopus, something that's on the same intelligence level as a human or something.
You can find a plane somewhere.
Slay!
Otherwise, octopi are straight aliens. That's a whole for another day.
That's a whole private topic for another day.
That's a different time,
bro. If y'all ever want to talk about animals, brother, y'all better ping me immediately. I got shit to say to Mother Nature.
Animal podcast? Hello?
She got this animal kingdom shit fucked up royally. Anyways,
these big ass spiders that can run fast on the desert chasing down humans for fun? Dog, excuse me?
No, bro, I'm saying there's such thing as a wheelbarrow. Gang, let me stop before I get off track. Keep talking about your experimental rat bat thing.
Anyways, he tested it on himself, and obviously it seems like it's going well. The assistant's just chilling, doing her own work. One of the hired guns comes down and makes sure they're not doing some crazy shit or anything. He comes down, looks in the container. He's like, hey, yo, where the doctor at? And she's like, what you mean? He's chilling in there. She looks over. He's not in there.
He's definitely not in there.
So they go in, open the door, go in the room. They open the door, go in the room. They're like, where the fuck did this nigga go? She looks up, sees him chilling on the ceiling, tweaking the fuck out. Bro, the gun looks like, what you looking at? And she's like, look up. He looks up, has the gun pointed at bro. He's like, what the fuck?
How about that nigga? That nigga playing small game.
And this pretty much tells you how he turns into his vampire state. He pretty much fucked up. He fucked around and found out.
I think fucked up and we're fucked around and found out is a little bit more. I don't know.
Moral of the story is, kids, don't mix bat DNA with human DNA, because you don't know what the fuck it's gonna do.
Goddamn, no, fuck all that. You shouldn't even be going to no damn jungle anyway. Take your ass in the house.
I'm saying, the brother probably had to move like a 13th century ass stone in front of this cave to be figuring out what.
No, the cave was open. The cave was wide open.
No, bro. You had to go to the library. You had to go to a library before a book and that shit open. I don't care.
Blow the dust off is how old it is.
You had to go to Indiana Jones to put the damn rock on the altar so you could steal whatever the fuck you had to steal.
Yeah, so pretty much the powers that Morbius has are pretty much what a bat are the abilities of a bat. He can pretty much glide, essentially, because apparently bats can't fly, they just glide through the air.
I was wondering, how was you about to say that? I was about to say, so then what the fuck is the difference between the camera and the man bat? I understand, man bat is more of like, he's acting closer to bat than Morbius, but like, bro, they're actually the same nigga.
Well, so man bat, his thing is entirely different. His thing, so he first, well, this is delving into like Marvel versus
Who would win, Marvel versus DC?
I'm gonna tweet.
No. So basically, Dr. Kurt Langstrom, I remember his name because he had a thumbs sounding name.
Kurt Langstrom. I want you to spell that out. Look at how stupid that sounds.
Spell it out? You want me to spell Langstrom? No, brother. Alright, so basically, the backstory on him is that, like, he's a scientist and he really fucks with bats. You know what I mean? He's like, damn.
Clearly.
they be hitting sometimes.
God damn, he sounds like somebody I know, but with planes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He developed some type of like extract that he's basically trying to give like humans that sonar sense, essentially. So that way he could like, because he himself was becoming deaf. And which I don't know how that works, because that sonar sense, they rely on their hearing because they can't see, but he's going deaf. So
yeah, how does that work? Did that like just did your hearing just get repaired or something? Like how does that work?
No, bro, maybe that's the equivalent to going to the ocean and being like, oh, the dolphins can do that. Hold on, let me consider dolphins.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's stupid, but basically he tests it obviously on himself, and for a second it works. He's like, oh damn, my shit hitting okay. But it has a side effect which transforms him into the man-bat, which is this like
humanoid bat.
Just gross. Yeah, it's just literally Batman just reversed. And he first
Batman pulls up. Hey yo, what the fuck are you?
I guess Man-Bat still has like a thought of what he's trying to do, because he first clashed with Batman. When he tries to steal the chemicals that he needs to reverse the transformation. So I don't know if he can control the transformation or something, but he's basically just like going through.
What the hell?
Hold on.
I'm just trying to walk and talk. Who communicating that?
I don't know.
Sorry for the abrupt pause.
You're good. You're good.
My mom came in on her mom shit. Basically, anyway.
Not the mom.
Moving on. So I don't know if he can like go back and forth between the transformations or something, but because in the games he couldn't. But that's not even that's
For what I see, it's pretty much kind of like how King Shark became King Shark. It's kind of on the level of that and how they.
Yeah,
I don't get that, nigga. What the fuck?
No, Ted,
I don't understand.
No,
I don't understand King Shark, bro. He's supposed to be like a, like a different type of, what I'm saying? He's different race. So, because I watched both of the Suicide Squad movies, and I don't get it. What is he? Is he strong?
It gets even more confusing if you include the version of CW Flash.
It gets even more confusing when you take into consideration CW Flash, then when you take into Suicide Squad's representation of him, then when you go into, I think it's like the Harley Quinn show where she breaks out of prison.
Yeah. You're talking about the animated one where you're talking about the animated one where she was like,
yeah.
What's her name?
Poison Ivy?
Yeah. I was thinking like, bro, you have 3 different reps of the same bro. How does it make sense? You have him being dumb, strong, and durable, but also stupid. You have him being semi-smart, not very durable, and strong. And then you have him being strong, durable, but also fully cognitive. I don't understand. Is he stupid? Is he smart? Is he dumb?
Is he able to give consciousness?
Is this nigga just Broly on a whole other level? Like,
this is where I drew the line when it came to understanding King Shark. Is when I was watching the Harley Quinn show, and I was seeing him breaking out, and I was like, okay. That's the representative of King Shark. That's fine. That's DC's rep of King Shark, whatever. Then I saw Suicide Squad, and I was like, okay, I see King Shark is in this. They're about to go off. They're about to have Kratos on his mic, I guess. No, they had, dumb, brother. What? That one part when he was a Maoan god. and you're over here talking about nom nom. Brother, you held your finger up to your nose with a mustache drawn on it that said, "Disguise?" Bro, you're not this stupid in any other aspect besides this movie. There's no way they portray you as this dumb.
But I had a thought about it. Maybe, I don't know, in the movies and in wherever else he's depicted, I don't think it has something to do with age. Maybe he just acts like that because...
Yeah, because I was about to say, maybe there's different versions of him, being the fact that he's, like, going... Because we don't really see a perspective of King Shark, so we don't know how he came to be. We don't really see his origin or anything.
When you search it up, you don't really get much besides, the three things we've already seen.
Let me search it up real quick. Hold up.
Because from what I can tell is... What I can tell you from what I've seen...
Search up his background,
Oh, I am. I don't go on the Wikipedia stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, his origin, right?
Wikipedia shit don't help anything. I don't know.
His origin is he was born in Hawaii. Nanaue is a humanoid shark. His father is the king of all sharks, also known as the shark god. Other characters such as Special Agent Sam Makoa, have dismissed this as superstition and referred to Nanaue as a savage mutation with no mystical nature. It has also been implied he was one of the wild men evolved animals based on those. Now, you're not going to tell me savage mutation when brother is a literal walking shark, okay?
Right!
Secondly, his powers, unique physiology. Nanaue's amphibious physiology, damn, big words, is rumored to come from a variety of sources. Nanaue himself insists that his father is the shark god. Others state that he is a wild man, a race of humanoid animals. Okay, I can understand that. Government is nothing more than a savage mutation of a genetic experiment gone wrong. What genetic experiments are they doing in Hawaii, bro? Amphibious nature. King Shark can survive indefinitely underwater and for long periods of time on land. He has super strong claws, super strong teeth, superhuman strength, superhuman stamina, animal empathy. King Shark was able to sense and call out to his shark cousins. You're not going to tell me they're having a family reunion in this bitch.
Nigga. Huh?
Oh my god! They're basically just saying he has cousins on Pizza. They're all short. What do you mean?
Although
he's not Aquaman.
You're not Aquaman. You're not cooking, brother.
He can't control them. Oh, and King Shark has his abilities down here. I would have missed this. His abilities are swimming, by the way. Just in case y'all were...
God, did you know that King Shark, the shark, can fucking swim?
Are you serious? I didn't know that. No, I didn't. Bro, did you?
I had no idea. I had no idea.
God damn.
Okay, now his gallery does... Or not his gallery, sorry. His bio, I guess. Gives a bit more. So, King Shark is the main alias because no one can pronounce this Hawaiian-ass name Nanaue, apparently.
Nanaue. How is that hard?
I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna fault him for that. I'm just gonna send both of you his mother and father's name.
Oh god. He's gonna be like Ulugaku.
I'm not gonna try it. Where LJ? Where are you at? There you are. I don't want just.
Bro, they gonna be like Ununaku.
No. I got this. For one side of
variation is with the secret six.
Kaiki and Kondraka.
No.
Wait, no.
Yeah. You have to say it a certain way.
Kakia. I have it right. It's just the way of saying it is a bit hard.
On the second K, you gotta make it sound like a KH. How do you say that?
Okay, so his status, right? His status. He's obviously a bad guy. His identity. He has a secret identity.
Correct.
Much secret about him, I guess.
So he can change. He can change.
Go figure, guys. Hold the press. His race is a shark.
What?
Are you serious? Sean, did you know this?
Marital status. Guys,
No.
Listen, hear me out, okay? His marital status. I know that y'all were thinking he's married. He's got a girlfriend. He's actually single.
Damn.
Whoa, dude.
Got no pussy.
Now this one really threw me for a loop real quick. His occupation, guys.
Yeah.
Criminal. I thought he was a bank teller.
Criminal.
Criminal,
Would have never guessed.
bro. Low key, I thought he was I thought he was a cashier for a second, bro. I thought he was a cashier.
I got on that.
That's what I'm saying. But no, so I guess Man-Bat's transformation is kind of like King. No, it's in no way.
Yeah, I was about to say, King Shark and Man-Bat are way different from the way you said it.
King Shark was born like this, and Man-Bat made himself like that.
Now,
Which goes back to Morbius, which I guess Morbius kind of made himself into an MCU Man-Bat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's stupid. This is something else I want to talk about. Brother, we are all over with this episode, but something else I want to talk about. The way that they have these characters set up to fail immediately in all of these movies, shows, it hurts my brain because they have so much to work with in the comics. Like they have a whole species of Hulk that they didn't even touch on yet. They have the goddamn rainbow.
exactly.
Yeah.
We got Red Hulk, Blue Hulk, Yellow Hulk, Green.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have Black Hulk, we have Gray Hulk. I'm like, brother, there's a literal show talking about all of the Hulks.
Right, there's a little show where they're all smashing niggas.
I'm
Pause.
sorry.
Pause. Wait. Pause. Pause.
I can't hold this back any longer. I gotta ask. So, how we feel about Captain Marvel?
See, okay.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay. Listen.
I have words to say on this. I don't hate the character, and I don't hate the movie. I'm for listen. I'm for the message it has. It's about, empowering women in a subtle way where it's like talking about a superhero, but the fact that like they portrayed it the way they did, which I guess isn't even because I didn't even read any of the Captain Marvel.
Alright. Before we get to the, I got this. LJ, how did you feel? Because I have a question for both of you after this.
So, like Everin, I don't hate her as a character, and I don't hate her. And I don't hate her movies. I loved her movie. Her movie had me hyped. It's the main problem with me for Captain Marvel is the way they showed her off in her own movie, and then when it came to other movies like Endgame and stuff, where she was fighting other people away from her movie, and she got folded like she was a fucking ragdoll, bro. I swear.
With that, LJ.
Alright.
No, because listen. Because listen.
Hold on, wait. Before we go on, I just thought y'all should know. I looked it up. The reviews for Captain Marvel. You know how people can give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Out of 3,620 ratings, it is a perfect split down the middle at 3 stars. Exactly. I ain't on it, and I just have a valid question for this.
Now, for me, but the thing is, she's like one of the most powerful characters in the MCU, but they have her getting dogged out here by regular ass niggas.
Alright, so I brought up my question. So, there's a movie that just came out with her and 2 other girls. It's called Tomorrow. I don't know if y'all watched it.
I haven't watched it yet.
You should. It's on Disney Plus if y'all got it.
Yeah, I know. I was supposed to watch it with my dad, but that didn't work out.
Regardless, and there's a specific part in the movie that I have to talk about that does not make fucking sense.
What?
I gotta spoil it for y'all real quick. Not the whole movie, just this part, because in order for you to get why I'm angry about it, I have to talk about it.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
At the end of the movie, some stuff happens, somebody dies. So, Captain Marvel has to go do what she gotta do, and she made a promise to somebody to do something. So, she powers up and flies into a dead sun. What does she do? She restarts the fucking sun. And she restarts the fucking hot sun. Now, I get it. It's not Earth's sun. It's not the same thing. But, bro, if she has all this fire, how the fuck is she getting out so well by witness? It don't make no damn sense to me.
Okay, now what I can see.
Also, in that same movie, they have the other Marvel. What's her name? Miss Marvel, yeah, the little girl,
Yeah, Miss Marvel,
girl, or whatever she is. No offense to that, but I don't remember what she is. I think she's like Saudi Arabian or something.
Saudi Arabian.
Anyway.
I think so.
Yeah, because I've been watching Miss Marvel. I've been watching her series because I wanted to learn more about her. Because all I know so far is that she.
Yeah, that threw me off the loop when they had her showing up in the movie. I was like, wait a minute, the series connects to the movie?
No, it don't make sense. It don't make sense because it must be animated,
No, because the thing is with the MCU, they never have their Marvel series connected to the movies.
No, it don't make sense. But anyway, I'm still better that she can stretch and she can apparently make she can control light. I guess hard light. I don't know.
No, that's the other chick that was with them.
Platforms and shit like that. But that's not
where she has a bunch of different superpowers just all combined within her. So she has Mr. Fantastic power.
And what confused me the most about that movie.
I'm not gonna say nothing about the black girl. Y'all always gonna learn about that part themselves because I don't think her power makes sense either. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm talking about it. Actually, no, because it doesn't make any sense. How the fuck is she also a Marvel? Because this movie is about all three of them, being a Marvel or whatever. How the fuck is she a Marvel when the way she got her powers is she got thrown into a curse by a witch, and now she can just turn invisible?
No, okay, because they actually explain that kind of. You're talking about the black character.
Yeah, in the Marvel movie, yeah.
WandaVision. Yeah. Okay, I forgot what's her name again?
I don't remember.
I don't know it either.
Yeah, I might have to watch it.
It's honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a good ass show.
I mean, the beginning of it was ass, so I couldn't really get into it.
Rambo, that's her name, Rambo. Okay, so basically, she. Hold up, let me look it up because I paid attention.
Rambo.
She's the daughter of the other captain that Captain Marvel.
So during her, that's how it connects. Okay, so basically, Monica Rambeau. That's who. WandaVision. During her childhood, she was friends with Carol Danvers, which was the OG. Well, I guess the OG. Which was which is why Captain Marvel takes place way back in the day, because that's basically that little girl all grown up to be Monica Rambeau, who is now dealing with WandaVision. So basically, she just has deep down powers from the first, or not the first, but from
the way back then, Miss Captain Marvel.
Yeah. And she refused to believe that her reports that Danvers has died in a mysterious plane crash. Rambeau is amazing happy with Danvers. Rada. After Danvers returned to space, Maria found a sword on Earth. Rambeau eventually followed into her mother's footsteps by joining SWORD in her adult life. In 2018, Monica was killed in the snap, which was the Thanos thing. While accompanying her mother for cancer treatment, she had returned to life 5 years later, but discovered that her mother had passed due to complications from her cancer while recovering from street moss. She got Westview. Yes. So her mother got blipped while undergoing cancer treatment. So then Monica Rambeau was dragged into a supernatural crisis in the town of Westview, where she was instrumental in saving the townsfolk from the hex forged by Wanda Maximoff. Crossing the hex's border multiple times causes Rambeau's cells to be rewritten, resulting in her developing superhuman abilities. When the Westview anomaly was resolved, Rambeau was recruited by a Skrull who informed her that Nick Fury wanted her to join Saber. So basically, she already had all the powers in her, just crossing through the barrier so many times
allowed it to unlock her power.
Yeah, it just rearranged herself to unlock her powers. Now, as far as, and I can answer your previous question about Captain Marvel resetting the sun and getting like thrown. So in Endgame, when she was beaten off. Hold on a minute.
Pause. Pause. Pause.
Oh, brother.
Vowel sounds. Hey. Oh. What?
She was listen. Alright, where she was Thanos for a little bit, and then got thrown. That's because Thanos harnessed her energy and used it on her with the Power Stone. Because the Power Stone can project and intake power, which is why when Doctor Strange and Thanos are fighting, when Thanos made the black hole with the Space Stone, and then threw it at Strange, and he turned it into butterflies, and then absorbed it with the Power Stone. That's why, that's why it was a problem for Strange, is because...
I was about to say, so is it on the level of the fact that, so how I thought of it is that, being the fact that the Power Stone can intake and expel energy, I was thinking since Doctor Strange had, the Time Stone, and then other people had the other stones, that he was siphoning energy off the stones and then using it to his advantage.
Essentially. But you also have to remember that whoever wears the gauntlet has control over the stones.
Yeah.
So he could do whatever he wanted with the stones. That's why he was able to,
because
what did he do? He did to Tony. What did he do? Because Stark used nanotech.
Mm-hmm.
So it could rebuild itself by taking away from other pieces of his armor. So he knew that he didn't want to kill Iron Man immediately because that was his only way of getting the Time Stone, which would have not completed, but it would have been one step closer to completing the Gauntlet. And so
because the Gauntlet in Endgame, it wasn't created yet. So
no, it was just not Stark's Gauntlet. They had the old one because Thanos went to where Thor got his hammer forged at, and basically just wiped out all the. They call them dwarves, brother. They're giant.
Right.
He wiped out all the.
Ain't no. Last time I checked, the 7 dwarves are small, bro.
He was like, "Yo, make me this Gucci glove to hold my rocks in." He was like, "All right, just don't kill me too." And so he did that, and then he got the gauntlet he held the stones with, all that kind of stuff.
Bro said, alright, I won't kill you, but I'll kill your friends.
I was saying, it's just fucked up. But anyways, so basically, he siphoned energy from the stones because he needs all of the stones. So the stones don't really, deplete in power.
They're pretty much, they have infinite power. We've learned that from every time they've been showcased. They have infinite power.
Yeah. I mean, look at Strange. He's supposed to be keeper of the Time Stone. He was morphing reality. He turned a black hole into butterflies. Bro, that ain't no Time Stone. You can't tell me that you're gonna go backwards in time and make a black hole butterfly. That's not how.
Because that wouldn't even make sense. You would have to just change the matter of said subject.
Exactly.
And black holes don't have matter. Black holes have dark matter, and dark matter is something that Strange can't even wrap his brain around.
And that's motherfucker gonna be trying to understand about butterflies.
Yeah. So stones aren't. So obviously, stones aren't limited to the power that they represent.
They're limited to the user, so depending on how much the user wants to use them, say they wanted to destroy an entire universe, which pretty much fucking the Mad Titan himself, Thanos did and said, fuck everybody.
He's not the one that has humanity. What was
not even the whole universe. The entire
right. He did. That's what I'm saying.
And then next go around with the gauntlet, he said, you know what? Screw half humanity. I'm getting rid of everybody in this bitch.
No, because what if he just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's stopping him from, just having half the universe to have? Like, I'm just saying.
Well, no,
he has the power to
because
do
that's
that.
why.
What was
That's why
stopping
at the start
him
of
from-
Endgame, because I'm pretty sure it went Avengers. What was it? Infinity War, and then Endgame. That's why at the end of
That is
Infinity
true.
War, and he snapped, and then at the start of Endgame, you see him all like, tired and his arm hurts. Is because like, while it did take an immense amount of power to do that, he was able to hold that and withhold that because that was him using. That was just basically him putting like his power into the stones,
and then the stones amplifying his power,
reacting to it, and being like, "All right, we're doing this," because it's like the power stone. Because they explained it so
yeah.
perfectly.
So the way I can simplify it, the way the stones work is that depending on how you want to use them, so you put forth your own energy into the stones, and then they amplify that energy 10. So, Sean, you know how like Kaioken works, where you amplify your power with Kaioken? How far it's kind of like how far you go with the stones is how far the power will go. Except in return, you'll get hurt by it.
Well, regardless of the stones, I ain't gonna lie. No disrespect to everybody who was fighting it, but I give it to Thanos. He was cooking.
No, but the thing is, now what made me so what made me so pissed off?
You gotta think about it. He woke up one day and said, "You know what?
Now the funny thing is, all this could have been stopped. All this could have been salvaged when Loki's series happened. When it's revealed that the stones are fucking pointless.
Yeah, no, but all I'm saying is,
which, by the way, real quick, I gotta say no, because no. Because real quick, I got one thing to say. Real quick, I'm gonna explain how each of the stones worked in the blip, and then I'm gonna talk about Loki's thing real quick. So the stones worked. It was power to amplify, because it's power, space, time, reality,
and soul.
Mind, soul. So soul was to, eliminate, half of the population, all that kind of stuff. Mind was, basically him thinking about it. Power to reach everybody. Space to go across the galaxy. Reality to morph reality into what his mind wanted. And then time was instantaneous. As soon as he snapped his fingers. That's how the stones worked. Now, Loki's thing, I've never wanted to punch the shit out of the director of that damn show before in my life when I saw that they use stones that people have died for as paperweights.
That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying!
He said, "Oh, a power stone. How did you acquire this?" "Oh, we get that in from timeline to timeline. We use those as paperweights." But beat your mother.
Literally, Loki was sitting here like, dog.
And the one of the Avengers, wasn't, I don't remember which one. It was when, Loki was the villain and what was the name of that goddamn blue box? So, y'all know what I'm
The Tesseract?
The Tesseract. Don't even get me started on the Tesseract.
Found that shit broken and was like,
don't even get me started on the Tesseract. You mean to tell me that when he holds this blue box, he turns into a dark elf? No, my ass. Wait, it was the Tesseract, right?
No, the Tesseract turned. No, when he held the test. Actually, no. It was some other box thing. It shot like a frost beam that froze people instantly.
Oh, not that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the blue box from the fucking movie.
Oh wait, yeah, that's the Tesseract.
Yeah,
But the thing is, when he held it, he didn't turn into a dark elf. He turned into a frost giant.
Oh yeah, frost giant, not a dark elf.
No, because I think the origin of the Tesseract, it came from the frost giants, and when they forged an alliance between the Asgardians and the frost giants the Frost Giants were like, here, have this as a gift.
Oh, yeah. Shortly after Odin had stolen Loki away from his family, Odin had a change of heart and decided to give Loki back to his father and the rest of his family, thus making peace between Asgard and Jotunheim. However, this caused Thor to pursue other means of entertainment. Loki and the Odin family maintained a great relationship, especially with Thor, whom Loki considered his brother from another mother. Ew. Loki soon heard that Thor was throwing a party on Midgard, stopped to have fun, jokingly scolded Thor before talking to him and meeting Jane Foster, something going on at Marvel. This is not... Hold up, is this the What If series? This is the fucking What If
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the What If series, dog.
This is
I
the What If series.
I'm not talking about I don't get the What If series though. Is that shit just...
Okay, so the What If series is, so you know how, like, the multiverse is based off of the fact that there's, like, if you didn't make this decision, what would the other decision be like? That's pretty much what the What If series is. So say, what if Loki didn't become evil? Then who would pretty much take his place as the guy who took the Tesseract to open a giant wormhole in the sky, bringing all of Thanos' people down to attack?
Real quick, this is a whole other tangent. You know what my favorite episode of the What If series is?
What?
And this is going to be such a basic answer. Bro, it's the one where Ultron got the Infinity Stones and had, like, supreme power, and
I
then
did
the
not see
Watcher
that. So,
was narrating it.
yeah.
Okay, so, alright, Sean, I'm old, brother. I'm about to make your head spin. Okay, so basically, it was a what if of, like, what if Ultron, you know, was the main... something like, what if Ultron... Basically, Ultron gets the Infinity Stones. And he snaps his fingers, and his, you know, version of paradise happens, where it's just him, and then, like, just nothing else. So pretty much, Ultron now being an all-knowing AI, continuously learning, continuously evolving, continuously just ever-knowing, has these 6 Infinity Stones that give him ultimate power, and the Watcher, who's basically like an all-seeing, almighty, can-never-die being that just watches all these events unfold in the multiverse.
Knowing that they're gonna happen.
Yeah, knowing that they're gonna happen.
But the thing is, he wasn't the... No, because Ultron wasn't... I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
So, the Watcher is watching all this unfold, and Ultron, like, he's narrating this, you know, for the audience that are watching. And Ultron is saying, like, who's talking right now? Because it's just him. It's just Ultron in this infinite vast...
Hold on. Quick question. So, talk about the Watcher, right? So, the Watcher is actually like a god?
Well, pretty much...
Okay, alright, so now me knowing that now. So then, if he's a god, then what the fuck is the Collector?
No, well, firstly, the Collector is someone that gets watched by the Watcher, because the Collector influences Marvel. The Watcher doesn't influence anything. The Watcher just watches. That's why he's called the Watcher.
No, because all of a sudden, when you said the Watcher, I was like, I remember that episode with the Spider-Man, the animated Spider-Man. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no.
The
Watcher. The Watcher will see someone die, put his hands up, and say, "I didn't do it. I just saw it."
The Watcher is the snitch. The Watcher is the snitch.
Yeah, he's a grade A snitch, bro. I didn't do it. I saw it though.
Bro said, "Hey God, he did it."
Everybody knows that episode of Rick and Morty. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. He speaks like that. So basically, so it's Ultron and this infinite void of just nothingness, and the Watcher is narrating like the final events that Ultron just unfolded on himself, and Ultron is like, he's like, who's talking right now? I hear something, and the Watcher's continuously narrating. He's narrating what's happening in Ultron's mind, and you know, Ultron's saying like, who's talking right now? And the Watcher's like, you know, as Ultron looks around his infinite void of nothingness, he hears a strange voice, and he's like, it's coming from this way. And brother looks at the Watcher, and then I don't know what happens after that. I forgot, but he looks at the Watcher, and the Watcher panics. He freaks out because no one's supposed to see him. No one's supposed to know he's there. No one is supposed to know he's even like in existence. So he's terrified because Ultron now has the powers greater than the Watcher. And since he's already influenced everything in the Marvel universe, so now he can go into multiverses and do the same thing, and he has infinite to go. He can technically kill the Watcher and just be the Watcher and an influencer of these events. So
Now that's where I want to stop you for a second.
That's crazy. You basically just told me that this nigga would be God if you really wanted to be.
No, but the thing is, Ultron isn't the only one to notice the Watcher exists.
Who else?
There was Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange noticed him?
So, well, the evil version of Doctor Strange in the What If series.
Oh, you mean that bitch? I hate him.
Now, with that being said, I think the only reason the Watcher got terrified is because he saw this shit. He saw this happen with Doctor Strange, where Doctor Strange realized he was there, and Doctor Strange was calling out for help. He was like, "Please help me! You can stop this from happening." The Watcher just like, "Nah, nigga, I just watch shit."
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't influence anything. He's just like, he puts his hands
And
up.
then we come to Ultron's situation where he's just like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then he looks at the Watcher and is like, "Oh, what's up, nigga?"
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the Watcher just got so scared because while Doctor Strange was acting, the Watcher knew that he couldn't do anything about it because he was like, help me, please. He knew that, Strange, if he can't help himself, he can't come through and take my spot. But with Ultron, since he wasn't, like, pleading, saying, like, help me, give me this, give me that, he was just saying, who are you? And he was just curious? Brother, if you mean to tell me that I was behind, like, those, like, police investigation unit type glasses, that one-way mirror type shit, and someone looked right into my eyes, into my soul, and said, who are you? I'm out of there.
Now, mind you, I would be terrified too, but the way I'm looking at it with the Watcher and how he interacted with Doctor Strange compared to Ultron, the way I see him getting scared for the fact that Ultron noticed him, it's that because he saw it happen with Doctor Strange, he got scared again, not only for the fact that he has this infinite power to the point where he surpasses the Watcher and can just take him out within an instant, but it's also the fact that he's sitting here like, damn, I really let this shit happen again.
Damn, I really did this shit for real.
Well, because the Watcher can't influence anything.
No, I'm not saying influence anything. I'm saying let himself get caught.
Let himself get killed.
Yeah, because that's because like you said, he's not supposed to be talking or anything. He's not supposed to be found out or anything. But because he's narrating and shit to like the audience and everything, he gets caught in these situations where it's just like the character notices he exists and they're like, either help me and change what I did, or they're just like, who the fuck are you?
Why are you here?
I also think that the Watcher was afraid is because while he can hold up.
Because like now there's the season 2 of the What If series where I haven't watched yet or I haven't even gotten to yet. But it's also to the point where like the Watcher's like, okay, Ultron's coming, he's going to kill people, I have to step in. Otherwise, the whole entire multiverse is just screwed.
Pretty much.
So he's going around through each different universe, gathering warriors that can contend against him, and then just like, okay, I'll take you guys here, take this madman down, let's go to war.
Y'all got to fill me in on what y'all just said, because
No, I was pretty much talking about how there's a season 2 of the What If series where the Watcher is going around the entire multiverse, gathering people to stop Ultron. That version of Ultron.
Now this is what's pissing me off now, is because Marvel is trying to take this What If series and make it into a whole new one where it has lore and they're gonna go off with the, oh my god. See, this is what I mean when I say that Marvel can't just let something good be good. They always gotta tinker with it. They're always like, oh, this did numbers. Watch this. This is about to do even more numbers.
At this point, they're running out of ideas. They really are running out of ideas.
No, it's because, and this is what I'm saying. If they just went off the comics, they wouldn't be out of ideas. Like I'm saying, they have whole different characters that they could do so much with. They could cross over whoever they want now because they introduced multiverse into the MCU. We got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland all on the same screen.
All on the same screen.
If
All on the same. Everybody was hyped for that. Hold on. No, because if the multiverse can extend into actual Spider-Man and then animated, bro, do you know the numbers that would happen? Now the thing is with that, the fact that they did that with that movie, literally, I kid you not, when I went to go watch that movie, I was hyped personally. I didn't know how anybody else felt. I knew me, my dad, and anybody else who we brought with us was hyped for that movie. As soon as we saw all three of them on the screen, I heard everybody in the freaking theater start going, "Let's go!"
Bro, I was right there with them, if I'm being honest with you. Like, bro, you couldn't tell me if... I swear to you, actually, no. Funny story. There was one person, and I mean one person in the theater, that didn't, because everyone was on the edge of their seat. They were like, alright, Peter 1, Peter 2, Peter 3, and then they were like, alright, everyone, let's go, and they were like, alright, and then, they swing out, their theme plays, all three of them, and that was so cool, by the way, that they did that, all three individual themes played at the same time, that was crazy. And then they all did their stance. Ooh, that theater was hype.
Bro, it was lit, bro. If I could record the audio of what it sounded like when I went to go see that, bro, oh my god.
Bro, I missed, the first couple minutes of the final battle, because there was, one or two people that were, there. So everyone that was there had Spider-Man something on. Me, brother, I had Spider-Man socks, I had Spider-Man shirts, I had my Spider-Man keychains, I was decked out. I was ready for this. I was waiting on this.
We ain't gonna talk about my shit, bro. I don't talk about it.
I pulled up to Walmart. I was like, I gotta find a Spider-Man onesie immediately.
I had the onesie on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know you did. I can already see you in
I had the onesie on, though. I had the Spider-Man sketches on. Yeah, I found some Spider-Man.
Because Sean and LJ, when I tell you that these one or two people that had the audacity to go against an entire movie theater of Spider-Man nerds and tell them, hey, oh, brother, they told us to shush. Brother, two people, I've never seen them leave faster as soon as because everyone immediately turned their heads and started screaming at them who the fuck are you to tell us this? And I was like, yo, there ain't no way this is happening right now. I'm trying to watch the movie for real. And they were like, they didn't catch a break until they left. And then the movie theater quieted down, and then the dialogue between Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus started, and then some motherfucker behind me goes, oh, finally, those assholes left. Everyone was just like, back to the movie, just another day.
That shit happened when I went to go watch, I think it was Endgame, yeah. And that one scene where they had Spider-Man come back swinging in, I got up on my feet. I was with my mom. I said, there's nothing in the water. And then my mom was like, stand down. Everybody looked at her like. And I went over to my head. I'm like, shit, what you gonna do now?
To this whole movie theater right now.
Nah.
She's like, When she went back to, I was like, yeah, nobody got to say.
No, because I've never, bro. When they make a beloved character return, I've never heard a louder movie theater. Like I was
Exactly. Everybody was so hyped when he came back in Endgame, bro.
Bro, do you know the best part of Spider-Man No Way Home? The best part when everyone started screaming, whether it was like borderline crying or cheering, was when Tom Holland's Peter missed the hand of MJ.
Oh yeah, bro.
Andrew Garfield got his redemption.
Bro
Bro said, "Let me get my girl."
That was heat.
No, they did that.
Bro said, "I let one fall. I'm not gonna let another one happen again."
Right.
They did that shit right. I'm so glad.
Brother looked at fallen MJ and said, "I can't let this go on."
Nah.
Bro said, "Not again."
I don't care. That was flying over the kid's head. I don't care. The kids didn't get that shit. They didn't get nothing.
Oh, no, they did not.
Nah, the new generation. Hey, y'all new generation. Yes, I'm talking to you. Y'all newer generations, y'all didn't understand that. That flew over y'all head. For us, we understood. Man, anyways, this video has been over an hour long. We got off track, but it is what it is. That's what happens during these videos. Anyways, I want to thank my co-host Sean and Everin for joining me on this episode of the podcast. As you know, it's always a great opportunity to be doing one of these, and I hope we do these more often, because, good lord, the last time we did this, when was the last time we did this?
Last time we did this, I forgot what our last topic was, man. Go on, here.
Let me see real quick. We go over here to podcast. Our last one was 2 months ago.
That's a minute, brother.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload, and comment down below what you guys want to see in the future, whether it be another podcast episode, another roleplay, or anything else that I might do on the channel. I don't know. Also, I'm not going to be alone in some of these videos, really. But also, just to let you guys know, Season 3 of Chaos Fighters is coming soon to the channel. I hope you guys are hyped for that. Anyways, without further ado, I'm Ghost Rider, aka Phantom Rider 109. I'll see y'all in the Phantom Zone. Peace!